Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss show. Gonna get my headphones and everything ready because I'm probably going to record some videos right after this, but I don't know what I'm going to overall talk about. I know one thing for sure. I'm probably work on roasting haters for a certain amount of minutes video because there's one particular video that I seen and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have to talk about that, but no, I'm not going to talk about it right now. This TMossBoss show episode is going to be another Ask Reddit episode because, I don't know overall what I plan on talking about. I didn't have no, plan or no idea or something to talk about for this episode. So, here I am on Ask Reddit seeing what questions they got for me today, and first question, if you could pick between $100,000 tomorrow or $1 million in 10 years, what would you pick and why? Probably $100,000 tomorrow. And then, definitely would, work on overall, because see, I don't know, my thing is that 10 years from now, I don't know what I'm going to be doing, and I don't know what situation I'm going to be in. I feel like with $100,000 you definitely can make $1 million out of it. So I would most likely buy the best products I personally can for YouTube, get everything that I need to get, do everything that I need to do, and overall just work on videos. See, I'm a working person. I don't want to be that person where I gotta wait and I'm going through all these problems and troubles. So yeah, I would rather have $100,000 tomorrow. And I'm then I can quit my job, focus on myself and things. Yeah, $100,000, you can survive off of that. So yeah, I can learn how to survive off of it and things. So yeah, you could definitely survive. I know I can, but next question, what's something that gets unnecessary amount of hate? Myself. I'm just going to flat out say it. Myself. The hate that I get on YouTube, it is unnecessary. It gets to the point where you're I know you guys can still be feeling the same way back in 2016. 2016! This hate has been going on for 4 years. That's why I'm at this point now. I'm alright, well, I might as well just make some videos off of this and make some money off of it and things. If I'm trying to reach a goal to where I want to turn YouTube into a full-time job, yeah, I'm gonna do whatever. I don't care anymore at this point. But anyways, next question, what was the most unexpected birthday gift someone gave you? I don't know. I don't really get unexpected birthday. Well, actually, you know what? No, PlayStation 3 back when I was turning 11, I think I was turning either 10 or no. I was turning 11. What did I get for my 12th birthday? I don't remember. They're freaking birthdays. No, actually, I think because I got some video games, but no, yeah, when I got my PlayStation, because it was that summer. I remember I was think I had went to sleep and I woke up and I'm I know something's gonna be downstairs. I just know, cause it's August, bro. When I was a kid and it was my birthday, it was seriously the most exciting thing ever. Waking up knowing that something's gonna be down there waiting for you and stuff. Whether it was balloons, whether it was money. I remember my mom, she gave me $100, but the way she did it, she had on these balloons, but went and put tape, the $20 bills to the strings of the balloons and stuff, and so yeah, that was another unexpected one. What did I do with that $100? Something like that nowadays, I'm dang, $100. I'm I don't know. I would really try. What did they even I'm watching wrestling right now. I honestly do not know what they're doing. They're all holding hands, but I think they're trying to test each other's strength or something like that. I'm what is happening right now? This is some weird stuff. And then the girl, okay, I don't even know what is happening right now. Wrestling is so weird at times, but anyways, yeah, it'd probably be the $100 that I had got, and then the PlayStation 3. Those are the two unexpected birthday gifts that I got. And next question, what's a profound quote you heard but didn't really understand it till years later? I don't know. I'm usually pretty good with quotes. I usually understand quotes right then and there. So yeah, I'm not one of those people where I'm like, I now know what he means, but or she means, whoever. But yeah, I don't know. I usually I try to like look for quotes that I understand. I don't try to like get quotes that I don't understand. But anyways, next question: what's the most uncomfortable feeling in the world? Definitely doing something awkward out in public. Like I had to say, like, definitely doing or saying something awkward, because that stuff would sit with you and you're over here like thinking about like, dang, I really did that. Wow. Like that is yep. Can't come back from that one. Like that's gonna sit on your mind, and then like 10 like 5 to 10 years later, you're gonna be thinking about like, wow, I really did that. Like you're gonna probably be outside like watering the grass, taking your dog out for the walk, taking your kids to school, and as you're going, all right, as you're going to your destination, then that's when it's gonna hit you that you did that really, really, really awkward thing out in public. So yeah, it's yeah, that definitely, it's probably doing something awkward out in public and things. But there's like a couple of non-suitable for work questions. But anyways, next question. You come home and see your past self as a child standing before you. What's the first thing you do? Tell him to definitely get started early on your dreams. Don't wait and don't like hesitate or, call it off or, like just work night and day. Like you ain't got no responsibilities right now. Focus on yourself as much as you can. Like I that's one thing that I definitely do regret, is not taking YouTube serious when I was in high school. But the thing was, I wasn't even like, I kind of wish I was the person that I am today back then when I was in high school. Like back when I very first originally created a YouTube channel, I was like 13 years old and stuff, and was like wanting to upload videos. Yeah, I wish I had definitely been the person I am today back then. Most likely I probably have been in a better standing in my life. But next question, serious. It's a serious question. 2 serious questions. Urologist and gynecologist of Reddit. How has working on the human body impacted your sex life? What? I mean, I'm not either of those things, but I'm like, why are you worried about your sex? See, that's like, I don't know, like maybe that might be a thing. Like I feel like I had to ask like those doctors, like, do you think about your sex life when you're working on the human body? Like I can understand if you're in the privacy of your own area and then you're like thinking or like studying something, and then you start thinking like, oh yeah, I should maybe try this out. But yeah, I can't like work on a person's body and then start thinking of my sex life like that. Now that's some like awkward. That's an uncomfortable feeling right there. That's like uncomfortable for me, or like for the person that's there, like yeah, getting worked on and stuff. Like I would imagine that that's like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to be able to read a person's mind, and I go to the hospital and I'm like, let's say I'm getting a physical or something, and then yeah, the doctor, he's like thinking about his sex life as he's like fit. Like yeah, I'm like, nah, that's, you unhand me, otherwise it's gonna be a real like violent situation in here. But yeah, I'm like, I wouldn't even know how to answer a question like that if I was a gynecologist or a urologist and things. But next question, serious question. Students of Reddit, who had a sexual relationship with the teacher? How did it start and how did it turn out? I can't answer that question. I don't know. I felt like all my teachers was either married or old, and I'm like, I definitely, there were like a couple of teachers where I'm like, you know what, if I was like 30 years old, I definitely would hit you up. I would definitely add you on MySpace right about now. But then there is other teachers where I'm like, I would break up with you first second of the relationship. So yeah, the teachers I had, I was like, nope, couldn't happen. So but yeah, I'm like, I would imagine like that would be weird unless they're around the same age as you. If they're around the same age as you, then I feel like it would be okay. But if we're talking like, no, there's the one story that I'll never forget. This happened out in Washington. This I think he was in middle school. I think he was either in middle school or just starting off high school. But he had like a sexual relationship with his teacher, and she went to prison. But when she got out, they got married. and she divorced her husband. Like, oh, that's the crazy part about it. She had a husband and kids, divorced her husband to be with this kid that she met in middle school or high school, wherever he was and stuff. I was like, wow, that is wild. That is wild. Like, I seriously, if it didn't like to be the ex-husband, like, I would never trust Love again, because Love hit him like across the face. That, well, not even like a heartbreak hit him across the face that fast. Like, within a blink of an eye, snap of a finger, whatever you want to call it. Like, that is hard. Like, to whoever that ex-husband is, like, bro, if he, I would imagine that he's gotten over it by now, because that happened like years ago. But if he hasn't, that's something that's like an uncomfortable feeling for him, where it's like that's something that he's like walking the dog, taking the kid. I don't know. I think all the kids then graduate and they're out of school, but okay, maybe taking the grandkids or something to school or something. If that's just something that's sitting on his mind, like, bro, I am here for you, because that is horrible. All right, but anyways, pansexuals of Reddit. What is your favorite type of pan to cook with and why? What? I don't even know how to respond to that. Because it's like, are you talking to pansexuals or people that have sexual relationships with pans? Like, that's a question. It could go two ways. Like, I don't know. I do not know. But next question, what is your favorite game of all time? My favorite game of all time would probably be Destiny. Destiny, that is one of my favorite games of all time. Like that, what other good games are out there? Yeah, Destiny is the one game where I have to say I put a lot of hours into that game. Like, I play a crap ton of that game. Most likely I'm going to play, I'm going to try to like work as fast as I can on video so I can at least get like some of that in, because tomorrow's gonna probably most likely be a busy day at work, and I'm trying not to be there getting all tired and stuff. So, anyways, yeah, probably Destiny and stuff. Bro, I'm just like tripping off of how I got these socks, and they're already like a bunch of lint like building up on the socks and things. I'm like, bro, I just bought you. Like, what kind of socks are these? It's supposed to be some Black History Month socks, and they linting like got all this like lint built up and things. Like, I don't know. There's some weird socks, bro. But anyways, yeah, probably have to be Destiny. And then next question, guys of Reddit. What makes a girl a good friend? Probably a supportive girl. Like, definitely a girl that's like very supportive. Cause like if I am going to say an example, it's probably going to have to be talking about my best friend Priscilla. She's one person that's very, very supportive of like my life and career choices and goals and stuff. Like, that's somebody I'm like, yeah, if they're very supportive and all of that, like, you know, of what you got going on in your life, yeah, that would definitely make a girl a good friend. So, next question, what's the cheapest device you've ever bought that was surprisingly good? Cheapest device that I've ever bought and surprisingly good. Probably this Bluetooth adapter for my TV, because my TV wasn't Bluetooth compatible. So I had to get this adapter, and I think that adapter, how much was that? I think it was like maybe $4. Actually, no. There's like a lot of things. Probably my Blue Snowball microphone that I'm using right now, because this was only like 40 or 50 bucks. And it's seriously the best microphone ever. I love this microphone. It's funny how people crap on me, because I remember there was like some haters with seeing my videos and they seen that I had the Blue Snowball. And they tried getting on me, and I'm like, well, I'm not trying to be in the current state of my YouTube career right now, spending like $300-400 on a microphone. I'm like, whatever, if you can hear my voice and understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, it doesn't sound like an old Vietnam walkie-talkie like microphone or something like that, then yeah, there's nothing wrong with what you got. Like, to all the Blue Snowball owners out there, the Blue Snowball microphone owners, there is nothing wrong with your microphone. If it still works and it's a good microphone, and when you play back videos or podcast episodes and you can hear your voice clearly, there is absolutely nothing wrong. Because compared to my older videos, let's say if I never bought a Blue Snowball microphone, and I decided to use what I was using back when I originally started making YouTube videos, and that was an Turtle Beach headset. Yeah, that if you want to talk about a bad microphone, go back to my earlier videos on my gaming channel. Go back to my earlier videos on my gaming channel, videos I uploaded back in 2015, because then you would see a whole different side of like me and YouTube. Like, that was like, it ain't really cringy content, but it's more so like, dang, like that's what you were working with back. Crappy laptop, freaking crappy microphone, all that. So definitely, blue snowball microphone, definitely be that. But next question, Doms and subs of Reddit. How did you first discover that part of yourself? What? Doms and subs of Reddit. I gotta see some answers for this one. What are they even talking about? Because I would imagine you discovered your part when you went to go to the bathroom or something, but one of my exes accidentally hit me during sex. He kept apologizing. I went, okay, but can you do it? Oh, I understand now. I understand. Okay, so, I think you would have to be a woman to understand that, or to answer that question. So, anyways, next question. People who stick, I think that's what they were trying to say. But, are they come? Oh, I thought there was a new Mario Kart game. I was like, bro, what? Wait a second, hold on. But it's like, I think it's like Crash Bandicoot, Crash Team Racing. Yeah, it was like same. What is this coming out on? Xfinity, request code, and Xfinity. Why is Xfinity getting involved with video games? No, I won't. But anyways, people who stick gum under desks and tables, why? I'm trying to think, did I ever do that when I was in school? I don't think I did. I would always spit my gum out. I don't ever remember putting it underneath tables and desks. But yeah, like, why? For what? You couldn't go to a garbage can? See, yeah, I remember, like, when I had gum in school, and I would always, like, spit it out in the garbage can or spit it out outside or something, but I would never spit or spit it underneath the table, yeah, but, yeah, I would never, go and, put it underneath the desk and things. I'm like, that's not even normal, but, yeah, I'm like, why? No, let's see some answers for that. Let's see some answers. Because these people are trash and they're too lazy to walk to the trash. That's a good answer. That is a very good answer. But next question. God has now put you on his animal development team for 2020. What new animals will you release into the world? Bro, they're making it sound like God works for Nike or something. And he's like putting me on like the shoe develop. Like, I don't know. Freaking maybe... like a freaking hybrid, a dog that can walk on its 2 feet or something. We ain't never seen that type of behavior before. So a dog that can walk perfectly, like a dog that can walk like a human, or animals that can talk. That's probably like the stuff that people will probably already be asking for. But I feel like those would be the 2 things that I would come up with. I feel like, that's definitely something I would do. But hold on for a second. I need to give me a little water break. I got me some fresh Fiji water straight from the refrigerator. Bro, it's like Fiji water is like perfect when you pull it out the refrigerator, let it sit for a second, and then drink on it. Oh, my goodness. The best thing ever. But next question. Your date is going well, so you head back to their apartment. What single item found at... Wait, what? What single item found at said apartment would eliminate any chances of future dates? Probably... I don't know. I feel like something with race, because I am black. I feel like something with race would be... It would more so be like, what I would ask her a question like, what's this all about? If it has something to do with race, like she had like a KKK outfit or something hanging up. But, I don't know. Maybe, nah, not a gun. Because I'm like, if she says it's to protect herself, then okay. But I'm like, I don't know. She does seem like she kind of got like a crazy personality and stuff. And then I seen the gun. Yeah, I probably wouldn't go on any more dates. Excuse me, with her. But yeah, probably. Maybe yeah, maybe like a KKK outfit or something. I don't know, man. Like it's something that now I gotta see answers. Now I gotta see answers. Over 9,000 people answered this question. Maybe I could get an idea from them. In his youth, my dad went on a date and ended up going back to her place. She opened the door and there's a toddler in the playpen alone. Wow. Wow, somebody replied back saying oh, okay, I get. I'm over here thinking like, I hope he ain't sitting here talking about the internet and crap. But anyways, wow. Left the child by itself to go out on a date. That is crazy. Wow. Yeah, that something like that. Something like that. Oh, this next question, perfect for. I got a perfect answer for it because it just happened to me today. But, yeah, that is wild. Yeah, if it's some stuff like that, then I'd like, you left your child alone to go on a date with me. We couldn't have just, like, I wouldn't have mind, like, going back to, well, yeah, probably it's like, I don't know, like, if you have a child, like, we can do, like, a child activity and things, like, and that can be our date. Like, I'll bring the food and the beverages and all that stuff, and, you know, your child can go to some freaking, like, I don't know, somewhere and things where kids are allowed to be at. We could chill on the sidelines and just, that can be our date and things. Like, I don't mind doing that, but the fact that you left your kid alone, like, I can understand maybe if the kid is, like, old enough to be left alone, but if it's a toddler, if this is a baby, yeah, I'm like, nah, no, we gotta work on that. We gotta work on that and stuff, but now, this next question, it's a serious question. When was a time you legitimately thought you were going to die? So, perfect answer, because it was today. Today, I thought either I was going to have to run for my life, or it was too late and something is going to explode. So at work, they got like this oven machine that I was using to toast coconut and stuff because we were low on coconut. So I'm toasting the coconut, and next to the oven machine, they kind of got like this like little like device machine that makes soup and things, or it like boils the soup. So I don't know what it was to cause it to do that, but a bunch of steam just started coming from the, and it was loud. It was making out like a noise, like something was about to explode. But where it looked like it was coming from, it looked like it was coming from the oven. So it scared me. And I was like, yo, this thing is about to explode. Like, what's going on? I'm like looking around like, yo, is anybody seeing this right now? Like, what is happening? And, yeah, them guys is all like, oh, yeah, it does that and things. I'm like, it shouldn't do that. It shouldn't do that. Because I'm like, for certain, I'm like, yo, this thing is going to explode. And that's it. That is it. Like, today was that. I always thought, like, dang, what would happen if something, like, exploded or caught on fire? Because I'm like, my go-to thing is to just run away or something. But I'm like, I would try to save somebody, but in that situation where I was right there in front of it and things, and like where I was at, because there's this table behind me, I was standing in front of the oven. So it was like I couldn't go anywhere if I wanted to and stuff. Like I was stuck. I mean, I could run to the sides and things, but I don't know how that thing is going to explode. But yeah, that did it for me. That was the one that did it for me. But probably, yeah, and then last two questions, but waiters, waitresses, baristas of Reddit, what is one conversation you overheard customers having and thought, I shouldn't have heard that? I don't know. I try not to listen to like customers' conversations. I'm a cashier and stuff, but I would like say that it's like somewhat like this job or the jobs that they listed and things, but yeah, I try not to listen to customers' conversations. I try. There's times where they'll come up and they'll have a conversation. Because how our like cash registers are set up, there's two cash registers right next to each other, and people would be walking to the lines, But the thing is that I don't understand is that they'll walk to two separate lines and then be having a conversation going back and forth. So me and whoever the cashier that's standing next to me, we're trying to ring them up and ask them like, hey, what are you having? And they're all like, oh yeah, the meeting today and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Papers filing and all this other random crap that nobody don't really care about because they're trying to pay for their food. It's stuff like, because it just recently happened. It just recently happened where a customer did that. And I'm like, I don't really care. Can you let this line go? And I'm like asking them, what do you having and things. They try and speak off fast like, oh, then I'm like, okay, no, you're going to have to slow it down, put your conversation on pause, and let me know what you're having. Because at the end of the day, the people behind you and the person that's ringing you up don't really care about the conversation that you're having. I am sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but at the end of the day, we don't care. We're trying to eat and go home. The last thing we need to do is hear your conversation right now, okay? So I'm like, they could be having a conversation with their coworker or whoever it is right there in front of me, and I just try to blank it all out. I'm like, I try my hardest not to listen to their conversations because at the end of the day, I don't care. I'm trying to hurry up and get through the day and head right back home. So, yeah, that's my answer. But next question and last question, one of my best friend, shout out to Priscilla, she just texted me. We're going to reply to it after this question, but what is the most needed set of skills for the next generations of jobs in America? Definitely communication skills. I feel like people lack communication skills, and we need, that needs to be like the skills you need to work on. You need to just sit in a room and just talk to like every different forms of people, everybody, every different types of forms of people, and that's what we need to work on and stuff. So I feel like my communication skills, they cool, they OG, but I just feel like that there's like some people out there, their communication skills, I'm like, they didn't hire you for that, huh? They hired you for something else. Like, you must be good on the computer or something. Like, I wonder, because I ain't never seen this type of behavior before. But anyways, that will be all for today's Ask Reddit episode. This is a good episode. This is a long episode, 27 minutes. I mean, not that long, but it's been a long. I haven't done, I don't think, a 25 plus minute episode in a while and things. So yeah, it was good. I like this one. I like it. It don't even seem like it's been 27 minutes. It seemed like it has been like 15 minutes or something. So added minutes. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Like and subscribe if you're new to my YouTube channel. If you're viewing it on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you are purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss, and it will knock $20 off your first purchase. So, that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching and or listening, and peace.